want to thank everybody for coming. I know if it was up to Kathie, she would just soon not have had a service at all. She was just that way. But I know you're coming because you loved her or because you support me and love me. So I met Kathie at our school assembly at Children Ray Elementary, where we both had children attending. We had mutual friends at that time who introduced us to each other. And this would have been in 1990. Our first date was for coffee in the morning, and 6 months later we were married. We got married in Las Vegas, Nevada. We just basically eloped and went down there and got married, so it made it quick and easy. A few years later, she quit working where she was working at the Bon Marché and actually went to work at Children Ray as a para-educator. She spent the next 20 plus years working at Children Ray until she retired in the year 2019. Kathie and I agreed on almost everything. Our Christian views, our politics, our friends, our family, our vacation spots, and our goals in life. The only two things we really disagreed on were the age-old questions as toilet paper roll doesn't go over the top or underneath. I was over the top, she was underneath. The other one that we disagreed on was, should you vacuum first or dust first? I always thought you should dust first. She thought you should vacuum first. So that was a battle we always had. But minor things compared to all the major things that we agreed on. We were best friends. And like Larry was saying earlier, Kathie was a great coordinator. She loved to coordinate anything. That included many school events when she was working at Children Ray. She always called me in to help her do that kind of stuff and set up and prepare for events. And other things she enjoyed coordinating was her special lunches she had with her a couple of her best friends, Denise and Stephanie. It was always procedure to get all three of them together where they could go out and have drinks or have lunches and coordinate everything, and she loved doing that. We used to have a lot of Easter events up at our house when all of our kids and family friends and kids were younger, and she would always coordinate that, put on big Easter events at our house. And most of you who know her and have probably been there to the events who have kids and stuff. Family vacations. We took many family vacations, and she always coordinated that. Loved doing it. Sometimes it took a half year to plan it out, but she would coordinate it with all of her grandkids, all of our adult kids, all of our friends, whoever happened to be going. A lot of it centered around our time at the lake in Coeur d'Alene, where our family vacation home was at. Kathie was the most caring person that I will probably ever get to know. She took care of several of her family members when they needed help. One of them is her sister Margie, who she's taken care of for years and years and years. And now that's fallen on me to do, so I jumped in to do it because I promised Kathie I would. She's also, at times when her mom was in assisted living care, she took care of her mom, saw her, called her all the time, and this is during the years of COVID, so it was always tough to do, but she spent a lot of time doing that. She had a sister, Lenore, who passed away a few years ago, and she spent a lot of time helping taking care of Lenore. And the last one she is really trying to help is her Aunt Marie, who lost her husband a couple years ago. Kathie was on the phone to Margie, her Aunt Marie, or her sister Dora almost daily. They talked all the time just for support. So as far as a coordinator and a caring person, there was nobody better I could ever have hoped to know. Kathie loved to scrapbook. She spent many, many days making cards when she was a paraeducator, Children Raised. She made cards for all of her students. She'd make 20, 30 cards and hand them out so they could take them for special occasions and stuff. And she also made a lot of photo albums for any families and friends and kids that went on our family vacations and stuff. She would make photo albums for them and give them to all the kids. She loved doing that. We loved to vacation. That was something we looked for throughout every year. Between Mexico, Hawaii, and our place over in Coeur d'Alene, we were always going on vacations. A lot of it involved around friends and family. We enjoyed it. She was, again, always the coordinator of taking care of all that, putting everything together and planning it all out. The last vacation we spent was earlier this year in March and April. We spent 3 weeks in Mexico on vacation. And her most memorable things about it were the third week we spent in Mazatlan, and it was all-inclusive. Well, we've never treated ourselves so nicely. We had jumbo shrimp every day. We had poolside service. We had room service. We had never been to an all-inclusive place before. And it was a coupon that we got, so it didn't cost us a dime. And so it was very nice to check out at the end of the week. You know, I have to pay a $1,000 bill because of food and drinks. Another thing that she was really impressed on that last vacation we took was the fact that I opted to fly as first class the whole trip. So going down there and coming home, we flew first class the whole trip, and she couldn't stop talking about that. It was definitely probably our best vacation, next to one time we went to Glacier National Park with her sister Dora and Mike, brother-in-law, and that was one of our favorite vacations too. Over the past 36 years, because we were just a few days short of 36 years when she passed away, I couldn't have dreamt of better having a better wife and a better best friend than Kathie was. Made it through.